Debt crisis in West Africa, how high debt servicing is straining national budgets. West Africa is facing a serious debt crisis, not just because countries owe money, but because servicing that debt now consumes a dangerous share of national budgets, leaving little room for development, jobs, or social services. 1. What debt servicing means. Debt servicing is the money governments spend every year to pay loan interest, repay principal, capital. In many West African countries, this cost has become unsustainably high. 2. Debt servicing is crowding out public spending in several West African states. More money goes to debt repayment than to health or education. Budgets are shrinking for schools, hospitals, infrastructure, youth employment programs. Governments are paying creditors first, citizens last. 3 examples across West Africa. Ghana. Debt servicing exploded after heavy borrowing and currency collapse, forcing debt restructuring. Nigeria. Over 90% of government revenue at times has gone to debt servicing. Senegal and Côte d'Ivoire. Rising Eurobond repayments under high global interest rates. Sierra Leone and Liberia. Limited fiscal space due to post-conflict debt burdens. 4. High interest rates are making things worse. Global interest rates have risen sharply. This means new loans are more expensive. Old loans cost more to refinance. Eurobond repayments are extremely costly. West African countries borrow at much higher interest rates than rich nations. 5. Currency depreciation increases the burden. Most West African debt is in US dollars, euros. When local currencies weaken, debt instantly becomes more expensive. Governments must spend more local money to repay the same loan. This has hit the Naira, Nigeria, the Cedi, Ghana, the Leone, Sierra Leone. 6. Debt is limiting economic growth. High debt servicing means less public investment, slower economic growth, fewer jobs created, higher unemployment. This creates a growth debt trap. 7. Social impact on citizens. Citizens feel the crisis through higher taxes, removal of fuel and food subsidies, inflation, rising cost of living. Debt repayment pressure is passed directly to the people. 8. Impact on youth and security. When governments cut spending, youth programs disappear, unemployment rises, frustration grows. This fuels protests, migration, crime, insecurity, and recruitment into armed groups. 9. Why West Africa is especially vulnerable. Heavy dependence on commodity exports, weak tax systems, large informal economies, political pressure to borrow, exposure to global shocks. 10. The dangerous cycle. 1. Zero governments borrow to fund budgets. 2. Debt servicing rises. 3. Social spending is cut. 4. Growth slows. 5. Revenue falls. 6. Governments borrow again. A debt spiral. What needs to change? Debt restructuring and relief. Lower interest concessional financing. Stronger domestic revenue systems. Reduced waste and corruption. Investment in productive sectors. Industry, agriculture, technology. Key message for video or social media. West Africa is not drowning in debt because it borrows too much. It is drowning because servicing the debt now consumes the future. Like, share, subscribe, and follow for more interesting topics.